Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Miss Sharma. How are you?
Good morning, ma'am. You are not visible, ma'am. You're not
Yeah,
visible.
just a minute. I'll turn on the camera. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, ma'am. How about you?
I'm also doing good. I just actually was running a little late and behind schedule today. So I just took a quick shower and came out. I'm so sorry.
Okay, okay. No worries.
Okay, all right. So I believe this is the first time we're meeting each other, Miss Sharma.
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Can you see me now?
Yeah, yeah. Now you are visible.
All right. So, since this is the first time we are meeting each other, I think I should start by introducing myself. My name is Shisha Dasgupta. I'm currently living in Kolkata, West Bengal. Besides working with English Yaari as the communication and language instructor, I'm also pursuing my master's in psychology. I live with my parents and my grandfather, and my hobbies would include reading and traveling. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Nice to hear about you, ma'am. Okay.
So then, Miss Sharma, you are aware of today's topic, right? It's mother.
Yes, yes.
Are you comfortable talking about it?
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
So you said that you are a mother yourself, right? So why don't you tell me a little bit more about your child and how you spend time with him or her?
Okay. So, yes, I have a boy, and he
Hmm.
is in May, he will be 5. And
Okay. All right.
yes. He studies in LKG class. These days, examinations are going on. So after that, he will be promoted to UKG class. And he is a very naughty boy. He likes to play a lot. He never gets tired by playing. So he always wants to play, and he always wants to he always wants to do mischievous activities. He wants to watch fighting games, all these things. So yes, and but the thing is that he loves me a lot. I love him a lot, and he understands me whenever he feels that my mother is a little bit gloomy. So automatically he surmises this thing, and he asks me, why are you feeling sad? Like, Mama, are you angry? Are you sad? What happened to you? So I said, no, no, nothing. But he keeps on saying, asking same thing again and again until I tell him the reason or anything else. So yes. So yes, my child is very much connected with me emotionally, and he generally prefers sharing each and everything with me, and it is good. I think that it is good for me that he shares each and everything, whatever has been done in school, and like what kind of things have happened. So yes, he shares everything. Yeah, this is all
That's
about.
amazing. That's amazing. Because you see, this entire thing about your child and you having such a special connection and such an emotional bond, it's very, very
Yes,
great. However, I would just
yes.
like to point out one thing here. Instead of saying he likes to watch fighting, you could say that he loves to watch anything that has action in it. So he prefers content with action.
Oh, yes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, that word was negative. Yeah, he generally prefers watching action cartoons, action movies. Yeah,
Okay.
action games. Yes.
All right. Okay. So you tell me, Mrs. Sharma, in this case, that you also were brought up by your mother. Okay. And now you are bringing up your son. So, what are the differences in the way which your mother brought you up and in the way you are bringing your son up? Do you think there is any difference or it's the same thing?
Okay, so yes, I realize that there are little bit differences.
Yes.
Like earlier, if I talk about myself, so in those days, I was not so much able to share each and everything to my mother, or I would say that I was not that much connected at that I should be. So yeah, but
Okay.
nowadays, like I have given full freedom to my son that he can share anything with me, and even I, make him understand that whatever is going on in your life and whatever problem you have, like whatever you are thinking related to your friends, related to your studies, related to your teachers, even related to me and your father. So whatever you are thinking, just share with me. You should share with me. So yes, this is a difference that I didn't used to be so much, uh, I didn't used to be, uh, I didn't used to share so much things with my mother. But yes, in my case, my son shares everything with me.
Okay, that sounds really nice, and that's actually a sign of being a very open parent, because sometimes what happens is we don't share things with our parents because we feel that they will not understand what we feel. They will try to impose
Hmm.
their thoughts and their ideas upon us, which is why a lot of teenagers also face this same issue that mom को बोल के क्या होगा वो समझेंगी कहाँ ठीक है
Hmm.
so that is,
Yes.
I think, a very good step from your end that you have made sure to tell your son that whatever you feel, you can tell us. That's amazing. So, do you think that kind of environment was not there with your mother? Was that the case, or were you just introverted?
Yes, I used to be an introvert child. Actually, I shouldn't say like this. I used to be an ambivert. As per the
Okay.
situation, I adapted the situation. And the thing is that the environment was not that much, freedom. There was not so much freedom in my home. Like, so yeah, it could be the reason. Yes.
Okay.
So it must have been the reason that I didn't share so much thing with my mother.
Of course, of course. There's always a reason for most of the things that we do in life. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So tell me, what are the three qualities that you have imbibed from your mother and you're actually happy about it because you feel that it helps you become a better mother for your son?
In my mother.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Yes. So yes, my mother loves me a lot. It is natural. Every mother loves their kids. So yes, and my mother also loves me. She takes care of me and she wants me to grow in my life. And yeah, these are the things. And she like sometimes she understands me. I will I want to be very true and I want to be very honest here. So sometimes she understands, sometimes she doesn't understand me. So I cannot say that always she understands me. But the thing is that yeah, she loves me and she understands what I want to do. But sometimes because we sometimes it happens that our thought process are not matched. So yeah,
Hmm.
clashes are also there.
Yes, I
Yes.
understand that. And
Hmm.
would you say that mothers and mother-in-laws can be the same?
Uh, Actually, it is very critical question because in some cases, in a very rarest to rare cases, I have seen that mother-in-laws can play the role of a mother also. But
Hmm.
in most of the cases, I believe that a mother-in-law can never be a mother because you can say anything to your mother regarding your career, regarding your tension, whatever is going through in your mind. So you can easily share with your mother. You can say that these are the things are wandering in my mind. I'm busy in this thing, so please don't disturb me like this. Okay, I can't fulfill this responsibility because I'm busy. But you cannot say, you can never speak such kind of words with your mother-in-law. Anyhow, whether you are sick, whether you have lots of work, still you have to follow your mother-in-law. You cannot say that, you cannot share anything to your mother-in-law.
Yes,
Yes.
and that is actually very unfortunate because this entire process of a girl leaving her family and coming to live with her husband's family, if she's not feeling at home and accepted there, then it's really, really sad. But it is the case with, like you said, most of the women out there. So, yeah.
Most of the cases are like this, but yeah, I'm not saying that all mother-in-laws are like this. There are few mother-in-laws that are very cooperative, and just because of their support, their daughter-in-laws have achieved lots of things. So, and whenever they were asked about the credit, like whenever they were asked about their support, who supported you a lot, so they said this thing, yeah, my mother-in-law supported me a lot.
I
Yes.
completely agree to that. Even I have seen mother in laws like that. So, yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
ma'am.
all right. So tell me, Mr. Sharma, what was your favorite memory with your kid?
Okay, favorite memory with my kid. So
Yes.
actually, there is I can't tell you any one memory with my kid because every moment, because he's a growing child, so
Hmm.
every moment is very special for me. Every activity that he does is very special for me because now he's growing. So his way of speaking, his way of thinking, his way of behaving is changing day by day. So every time I feel surprised that okay what did you say and how you are saying this. So yes, every moment is very cute and every moment is very special for me. Sometimes I got surprised that when my child speaks like a very mature person and he speaks like a very wisdomful person, that he is so much wiseness. So sometimes I get surprised also. So every moment is very special for me with my kid.
Okay. Well, wiseness and wisdomful, I don't think they're words actually. So instead of that, you could say that I get really surprised to see that my child has so much of wisdom in him at such a young age and he's so wise. Okay.
Yes,
That's a
yes,
simple sentence. Okay. All right. And that's true. I mean, growing kids just change within the blink of an eye, right?
yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you tell me this one thing. There are some women out there who don't prefer to become mothers or don't prefer to have kids. Okay. Not just after the right after their marriage, but throughout their lives. And then there's this other set of women who think that motherhood completes a woman. That is how she becomes a complete woman. So what is your take on it?
Okay. Hmm. So, if I talk about my opinion, so I would say that yes, motherhood is also a very great experience. Motherhood doesn't just bring responsibilities, but it brings lots of happiness to you. So, like if those, if women are thinking that just because of their career, just because of their, some women are very conscious about their fitness also. So they think that we don't want to get, we don't want to get any child. So I think this is not correct. If all women start thinking like this, so it would be very difficult for everyone. And if what happened if my mother and if all mothers had thought like this, right? So
Hmm.
yes, we should not think like this, as per my knowledge, as per my concern. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing your views with me. Okay. All right. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Sharma, are you aware of the meaning of the word grumpy?
Yes, grumpy. A short-tempered person is called grumpy.
Okay, all right. And what about the word trait? Trait?
Trait. Trait means characteristics. Characteristics
Yeah.
that really describe your nature.
Yes, absolutely. That's great. What would you mean by elate?
Elate. Yeah, elate means happy. If I say that I'm so elated, so it means I'm so happy. I'm so
Yes,
ecstatic. Yes.
exactly. It's ecstatic. So when you're extremely happy, that state is known as elated. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
extremely happy. Yes, ma'am.
And what about the word jinx?
Jinx. Jinx.
Yes.
Jinx. Jinx, I think it could be any person or anything that brings bad luck in your life.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Although, did you say G or J? J.
Jinx.
Yeah, right. I was just cross checking that. Okay, all right. So then, Mr. Sharma, I have a few things to point out here. Okay, first of all, your vocabulary is really good. So whatever words you used, you tried to incorporate as many words as you could, and that was great. Plus, I'm also happy to see that your eye contact is very stable. You were looking at me throughout the session and putting your point very boldly. Okay, so that is something that I really appreciate. All right.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Tell
Really
me, Mr.
appreciate it.
Sharma, what are you doing besides attending classes with English Yari to improve your English?
Yes. So beside attending English Yari sessions, generally I make conversation with my co-learners. So
Hmm.
I'm in lots of WhatsApp group. So where I have lots of co-learners, and whenever I get time, so we make a call and we start having conversation. We do practice on the regular basis, and apart from it, I listen to the conversational videos on YouTube, and I listen to like words also, vocabulary, because I was given feedback from one of the tutors from English Yari that your vocabulary should be so strong. You should have a good vocabulary. So that is why I started taking proper attention on vocabulary also. So yes, ma'am, these are the things. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's actually very good. I would just like to add on two things to this. Okay. The first thing is whenever you're, like, let's say you are learning a new word, like you said, you're focusing on vocabulary a lot, right? So you could probably maintain a small diary or a small notebook where, let's say, you learn a new word. So you write down the word, put a hyphen, write down the meaning of the word, and then in the next line, you write down one sentence with that word, so that later on when you're revising, that let's see whatever I have learned this week in my classes, so you'll see
Yeah.
that you have the spelling of the word, the meaning, and how to use it in a sentence, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
implementation or actually using something is also very important. It's not that you are learning the words just to keep them in store and not use them, right? So this is
Yes.
something that you do.
Yes. Yes.
And the other thing is,
Yeah.
you could actually check out our YouTube channel. English Yari also has a YouTube channel, okay? And the basically
Okay.
our mentor, Miss Shruti Sharma, she usually handles that, and the content there is really engaging and informative. So you will actually find it interesting also. It has a lot many things ranging from job interview tips to how to speak and correct grammatical Englishes to using phrasal verbs. A lot of things there. And plus, every Sunday, there's a live session from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock on the channel. So you could watch that also. We usually talk about things like the correct usage of grammar and prepositions, or maybe, let's say, how to greet a person and things ranging from that. Okay, that is one. And whenever you get
Okay.
the time, I would really appreciate if you start reading a newspaper or listening to an English podcast. Any one of them works.
Okay.
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 All my
Okay. Okay.
suggestion goes to you is don't do everything together. You will end up confusing yourself even more. Okay, so just one of
Yes.
them. Let's say if you are reading the newspaper, read whatever section you like. Could be the entertainment section, the sports section, the finance section, whatever interests you. Read around two to
Hmm.
three articles. Try to understand the way they have written the sentences. And if you come across a new word, then Google the meaning and then proceed with the rest of the article. Maybe do it for
Yeah.
2 to 3 articles every day. And if, let's say, the newspaper is not an option for you, then whenever you are having a little free time, let's say 20 to 25 minutes, you plug into an English podcast of your choice, whatever topic interests you, and you listen to it. Because you see, podcasters are solely running their entire business upon the art of speaking. So everything ranging from voice modulation to the choice of words to how they stress upon certain areas, that is actually very noteworthy. Okay, so you could also check that
Yes.
out.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, ma'am. Definitely, I
Uh,
will pay attention on all these things, whatever you suggested me.
you pay
Yeah.
attention to things. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Pay attention to,
So you pay
not
attention
on.
in a class, you pay attention to what somebody is saying. Okay.
Oh, okay. 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 So,
Yes.
where we use on, pay attention on.
Concentrate on your studies, focus on your work.
Okay. So attention is not followed by on.
No, not really. Not in every case, actually. It's mostly in or to.
Okay. 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 Okay, ma'am. Okay.
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 All right. So thank you so much, Mrs. Sharma. And I hope you don't have any more questions. If you do, you can ask me right now.
No, ma'am. I don't have any questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Yes,
you
ma'am.
so much,
Thank
Mrs.
you so
Sharma.
much.
It was really nice talking to you. And I hope to see you soon in another session. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Thank
Bye.
you. You too, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.